net yaptırımlar uygulanmadığı için
The Democratic Union Party, also known as the PYD, has accused Ankara of arming militants in northern Syria to fight against them. Officials from the PYD, the dominant Kurdish party in northern Syria, also claim the Turkish government has indirect relations with Islamic groups in the war-torn country. The claim comes at a time when the friction between terrorist organizations like the Al-Nusra Front and Al-Qaeda have escalated into violent clashes with PYD militants in Syria. The clash has begun after pro-Free Syrian Army fighters accuse the PYD of offering support to Bashar al-Assad's forces. There have also been allegations of massacres against Syrian Kurds, which Iraqi Kurdistan's regional president Masoud Barzani has vowed to do anything in his power to protect the people against. There currently is an investigation underway by Kurdish officials in northern Syria towards the massacres. But despite all this, Barzani has sought to avoid being drawn into the civil war in Syria and escalating any tension with Turkey, as increasing cooperation to trade oil and goods have been made in the past years. If the claims are true, it is not the first time that the Turkish government has supported Islamic fighters as a part of a larger goal by the Turkish state. It is well known that in the past, Turkey supported Hezbollah fighting in northern Iraq against the Kurdish Workers' Party, also known as the PKK, as their bid for autonomy in Turkey turned into violence in 1984 and the PKK spread to Iraqi-Turkish borders. There are also allegations that Turkey is behind the rise of Nusrat al-Islam groups in Iraq and also radical Islamists in Syria who are strongly opposing Free Syrian Army forces. The international and political community believes the Turkish government's support of groups like the Al-Nusra Front poses a potential risk of creating an Islamic independent state in the Middle East. Politicians believe if long-sighted plans by Turkey don't succeed, the Turkish government could be overwhelmed by the effects of the Islamic groups. Turkey is highly vested in the Syrian civil war because of the devastating economic, violent, and security threats the civil war poses for the country. Just recently, more than 50 people lost their lives in an attack on Renhanli, and the Turkish government has claimed that Bashar al-Assad's regime is behind the attacks.
This is Armando Cordoba for Rudall English.